Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Tuesday, the 7th of July 2020. It's currently 4:52 p.m. local here in Vietnam. Let's look at my 12-hour high probability charts. The last new candle was at 4 p.m., which was 52 minutes ago. So I took some action this morning, and I've taken some action on the last 12-hour candle, so we'll have a look at that. Now, just for you people that probably haven't seen my trading before, you can pause the video, read these notes here. This is basically what the setup is on my chart. Saves me explaining it every video, but I will go through a few things as I talk about the trades. I just don't want to have to talk about the setup every time I do a video. I've done plenty of videos on the subject, so you can just come back to this document. Just leave it up there for a little bit, then we'll get onto the charts. Like you might have to pause the video anyway just to read my notes, etc., or you can't understand me or whatever. So plenty of opportunity to have a look because some of these charts are very busy and got plenty of writing on them. So this is my watch list on the right. This is what I'm trading on the 12-hour charts. If it's highlighted in blue, means I've got a trade on. No highlight, no trade. In orange, I'm going to discuss it in this video. So there's a fair bit to go through in this video. We'll start with the Oz Swiss. Two things. I was in a buy from over here. Buys are designated by the blue lines. So this was and this thing it's gone sideways. And it was just above the break-even level. This morning, I closed it out and took a 77-cent profit. So that buy is no longer in play. So I just leave the lines on the chart to show you where it was, and I'll remove them as I'm going through the video. So that buy was closed out, and one of the reasons was it was just going nowhere. The MACD Platinum was just crawling above the zero level here, and we had Aussie interest rate news, so it wasn't worth the risk. Now, I've now taken a sell here on this. Sells are designated by the red. Look, this is a high risk trade. You can read that. Trading into the MAs, the 240, the 100, and the 50, they're heading up. There's spread. It's not a super angle, and you can tell that's fairly sideways, but price is right on them. And the MACD Platinum's just above the zero level, so it is a high risk trade, but I'm taking it anyway. It's a slow moving pair, this, so it's not going to cause me too much grief. All the trades I take on the 12-hour charts and the daily charts are recorded on a shared spreadsheet in Google Drive. Everyone's got access to those spreadsheets. The link to them is in the description of the video. So it's the shared spreadsheet. I've been doing the 12-hour charts since I think the 3rd of February this year, so fair bit of action on them. Righto, Aussie New Zealand, took some action on this morning also. Just reading my notes here. So sequence 2, which is this one, which is a sell by itself, stop move down. So all I've done, it's probably hard to see. The reason why this is below the zero level, there's a new green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level, so that's hence the grey vertical warning line. Just let me know something, because remember I'm looking to buy when it's below the zero level and sell when it's above the zero level. So we're below, green dot, green warning line, pull my stop down on my sell. So it's got two sequences, S1, S2, sequence 1, sequence 2. All I've done is move my stop down on sequence 1 to lock in a little bit more profit. So this green line is just a big number, which is parity in this case, 1.0000. Right, Aussie USD, yeah, very tight this one. In a buy here, and it's got a stop and place jammed right up, so that's S1, and hit this sort of support resistance level up here, the previous high, which also coincides with the 70-cent level, which is a big round number. So price has basically bounced off that, got a new sell signal, high risk trade, but I like this setup up here. I like the confluence between, it's bounced off 70 cents before, as you can see, and again, so I don't know if you can look further back, see if so it sort of hits this number or gets close to it a few times, so big numbers generally get people's attention, me included. So I've taken a sell there, It's a high risk trade again into the MAs, etc. MACD is just above the 0 level, very similar to the Oz Swiss. There is a partial hedge there because we're still in a small buy on sequence 1, but well, we're fully hedged at the moment. So locking in a profit between the two, the red and the blue line, but there's not much wiggle room there, considering there's a stop just below that. So that's the Aussie USD, Euro Aussie. Now this is a messy chart, a lot happening here. Basically, there's a new buy signal this afternoon. So what I've done, I've got 3 sequences. I could have started the 4th sequence. I chose not to. I've got too much happening there. So I did close a 9th sell, which was just for a few dollars, and a 5th sell on. So I closed a 9th sell on sequence 1 and a 5th sell on sequence 2, and I've pretty well reversed them. So I've taken a new buy for the same size on both. So basically pivoted from a, I'm not sure what I start. I started with a buy and now I'm back on buy. So I've pivoted a second time by looks. So the profit there was 35.78. So that's been added to the total on those 2 trades that were closed. Now we've got break-even levels for overall, which is this bottom one, or middle one, I should say. That's overall break-even. This one up here is for sequence 1. This one in here is for sequence 2. As you can see, it's lined up there, which is not far to go. So it hasn't really got far to go, but we just need some oomph up. Sequence 3, I had to take a 3rd hedge buy. So I've taken another hedge buy on that. So sequence 3 starts here, so that's a sell, buy, second sell, second hedge, 3rd sell, and a 3rd hedge buy. So that's hedge sequence 3. So it's a busy chart. Got some, just needs to power up a bit, power up. All right, Euro pound, where are we at? Did something on that. I'm on 2 pages there, so I'll keep on skipping. Sequence 3 was a sell trade closed. Must have been this trade in here, I'd say. Yeah, I just closed it. This thing was going nowhere. It's popped up and I got a warning signal there, so I closed it. Now in hindsight it's going down, so I probably should have left it. But that's all right. So that gave me $3.36 or whatever, so I just closed the trade in there. Euro USD. What have I done? What was that marked up? Righto, stand by on this one. I can't find anything. Oh, buy trade. Yeah, I didn't write up my notes, obviously. What have I done here? Looks like I've closed that buy trade. And just quick check on my charts here. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I think I've closed it. I'll get back to you. Yeah, there we go. Buy 12636. Yeah, closed it. It took a small. No, there we go. Right in front of me. Yeah, it took a small loss of 84 cents on that. It was a buy here. I've left the lines on the chart. I'll wake up eventually. Went up initially, then pulled down and gone back up to the same level and basically bounced back down that today. And the MACD Platinum's struggling to get through the 0 level. It's just showing weakness here, so I'm not going to muck around with it. So I've closed that trade. So that buy is no longer in play. As I say, I lost about 84 cents on it. It's no big deal. That's been modified. So that's the Euro USD, Pound USD. Let's get back on track here. My buy trade, here it is here. It's gone up. Oh, this was a sequence, would have been buy, sell, buy. And I've closed another 0.1 this morning, gave me $14.09 profit. It's been added to the total. Stop hasn't moved. It just seems to be losing steam, and there's a red dot on the MACD Platinum now above the 0 level. So a lot of markets are just going sideways at the moment, and I'm just making sure I'm not getting into trouble with these ones. USD, Swiss franc. All right, sequence 2, which would have started here, would have been a sell, hedge buy, second sell. I closed that sell on this candle, closed the hedge buy on this candle, and closed 0.04 and put a stop in place on that second one. So you can see my notes there, that's sequence 2. There's a stop there, that's that red dotted line. That gave me a profit of $14.76, which has been added to the total there. So now sequence 2 is just a standalone sell trade, and I've got to worry about sequence 1 still. USD, Singapore dollar. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, hard to see, but there's a new sell trade now I took this morning, and already, I should have already got a, it's gone against me. Geez, I'm a shocker, aren't I? So that should be a warning signal because we've got a new, all right, Jim, warning. We've got a new blue dot. Hang on, let me start again. Got a new green dot on the MACD Platinum again already. So I've taken a sell, hedge buy, second sell, just touched through my break even, but the MACD Platinum didn't go through the 0 level, so I'm not taking any action. Straight away, it's already gone against me today. Thought that trade would have been nice to head down, but not to be. All right, no worries. So that's it for the 12-hour charts, guys. I'll just bring up my notes again. So you've seen the charts. You can pause the video and read those notes just to get an idea what the setups are and what everything means on the charts if you're a bit confused. I'm happy to answer any questions. And like I always say, you're more than welcome to join the Facebook group, etc. And there's a heap of resources in there. Thanks to those people that subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're looking for exactly trading examples based on this, just search in my channel something like high probability examples, and that'll show you the setups and a few trade examples. And if you're curious about the hedging side of things, just put in hedging in that search box and you should be sweet. All right, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. As I said, if you do like them, hit the subscribe button. If nothing else, hit the like button. That'd be greatly appreciated, and I'll speak to you guys another day. Cheers.